Hello, 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 and welcome back to another episode of Rise of Empires, Ice and Fire. I am Mr. Gill, and I am so thankful that you've joined me today. And so thankful that all of your likes and views and comments and suggestions and subscriptions, it really, really helps, guys. It really helps. Yeah, it's such a lovely feeling when people leave a comment or subscribe, and it just makes me feel happy. So, what are we talking about today? Today we are talking about, and you might notice I'm wearing the same clothes as in a couple of videos. I actually try and record 2 or 3 things at the same time in a kind of block, and then I can leave my computer to render and edit those if need be, and then I can upload them up to YouTube and hopefully put them out the next day. So usually I try and record like it's like a Tuesday, Thursday and Saturdays. I do a lot of my recording. I don't know why we're talking about that, because that was not the point of today. Today is about the point of preparing for Reign of Chaos the next season. Okay, so basically we are in the current season 3 of Reign of Chaos. So that means we have done 2 seasons. We're in the middle of season 3. We're roughly just under halfway through. What will happen next is there will be a 2-week cooldown, and then there will be season 4. Then there will be season 5. Now, after season 5, there is the potential that there will be something called New Eden. Now, please don't quote me on this, but this is how it has worked before. There has been 5 seasons of Reign of Chaos, then there has been a season of New Eden. That said, you've seen some of the videos I have of the beta version. I don't know what is actually happening with the game. It seems to me that they're just adding in a few more extra things and doing a little bit of a reskin of the game. You know, changing some of the artwork and all that kind of jazz. It doesn't seem that they're changing the fundamental kind of structure of the seasons and how that works. So my assumption is that there will be 5 seasons of Reign of Chaos and then 1 season of New Eden. Don't quote me on that, I do not know. And don't ask me what New Eden is, just consider it to be harder than Reign of Chaos, similar but harder. And if you're not ready for that, then you're screwed. But basically, guys, what we're going to do is we're going to go and think about what we need to do in order to be ready for season 4. So obviously we are 6 battles in now. I believe there's 15 battles in total, or am I speaking out of my bottom? Possibly speaking out of my bottom, but there are a number of battles, so we're roughly kind of halfway through, and what we need to start thinking about now is whether or not we're going to have enough things like stone and all that jazz for the rest of the season. If we look in here, we can see from Alliance Intel, and you should be doing this if you're the leader or if you're in R4. You can see I've obviously got my points, so I'm quite happy with that. I need to make sure that the rest of the team get above the 10,000. As I said, we're only halfway through, so that's going to be relatively easy. Most of these people here are kind of semi-active. I don't think anybody at this level, it's going to be hard to get them up. However, what we can do is make sure, and we will have a talk with chat with some of these people down here, and make sure that they are donating as much stone, joining in the duels when they can, and so that they can get above that 10,000 and potentially get any of the rewards. That's the first thing about preparing for Reign of Chaos. Make sure that you're always checking that and getting the team up to speed. And the second thing is, let's go and check how much stone we actually have. Do we need more stone for the actual season itself? Let's pop in here into the building. So we currently have 210,000 stone. We have 3 Alliance Centers built, and we have the stone in here in order to build Alliance Center 4 if we want to. We can't because we don't have enough members. And I just kicked out my farm, so I'll have to get that person back in. But that's fine. I think we probably can get some more members in relatively quickly. It's not really an issue. So we have enough to build all of our Alliance Centers, and then we have an extra 210,000. Now we haven't used any of the Dragon Shouts. These cost 100,000 each. We have 2. So potentially we're looking at, we might use 1 of these, we might use 10 of these over the next thing, but we can roughly be sure that the Alliance itself is going to be donating a minimum of about 50 to 70,000 a week in stone is what I've noticed. So we're going to be okay in terms of how much stone we have, even at the base level that we're playing. And remember, I've said this before, we're not really playing very hard teams, mostly farm accounts and inactives and stuff like that, just to get through season 4 and get ready for get through season 3 and get ready for season 4. So the stone situation is quite good, and I'm not unhappy about that at all. So what I'm going to start to do and start to suggest to some of our high donating members, I'll suggest it to everybody basically, is that we now start to stockpile stone. Okay, so if we come down here, we can see I've got 11,741 stone. I could donate that, and that would give us points, and it would help the alliance as well. But if at this point what we start doing is stockpiling the stone, we can then use mass stone donations to move our ranking if need be. Okay, so stone does count in a small way, in a very, very small way, towards your overall ranks. A little bit. It's a tiny bit. What really counts is taking tiles and all that kind of stuff. So if I wanted to affect how much we move up here, then we could do a mass stone donation and taking enormous amounts of tile day, and that might be able to move us up one rank. So we're going to start to stockpile the stone for that reason, but also we're going to start to stockpile the stone for Season 4. Effectively, during Season 4, we can see if we come back to the building, we are going to have to get... Where are we? So this costs how much to build? 80,000, I believe. I don't know why it's taken me there, but okay, fine. I believe this one costs 80,000 stone to build. The second one costs, I don't know, 100,000 something and something more. Interesting, the defense on Alliance Center 3 is only 3,000. Strange. It's very, very strange. Okay, so we're going to need at least, I don't know, 300,000 to build the first 3. Is it snowing outside? It looks like it's snowing. That's great. And this one itself takes 800,000. So let's say we're going to need probably about 1 million to 2 million stone in order to be able to build all of these for Season 4. So we're going to need to start saving quickly. We're also going to need stone, obviously, to place our thingamajiggies for Season 4, and we will need stone in order to place our structures for Alliance Center 4. So donating constantly today is probably a poor idea, considering we have enough to fight the next few duels. It is a smart decision for all of us within the Alliance to start stockpiling our stone in order to save it for the Season 4 Reign of Chaos and or any rank movements we might try to strategize over the next few weeks before the end of Season 3 of the Reign of Chaos. So that's the first thing I'm thinking about. The second thing I'm thinking about is the honor points, which are here. So you can see here I have the 100 honor points and I have the 10,000 honor points. Now these go straight into my specialities and increase my specialities. Increasing your specialities is super important, and definitely one of the really big benefits of Reign of Chaos is having all of those kind of strengths and buffs that you can get. What I'm going to start doing now is saving the 100-point ones. Okay, because these do not disappear at the end of the season. These two will stay, they won't go away. This stuff down here does disappear. Yeah, you will lose your the resources and all that kind of stuff. But this stuff up here does not disappear. So kind of saving your honor points to a point is probably a smart thing to do. Now I'm at speciality level 21. I doubt, considering how kind of inactive we are in this this actual season, I doubt very much whether I'm going to get above Reign of Chaos speciality level 22. So as I said, I'm at 21 now, and if we go in, let's have a look. Speciality. So I need 300. I needed roughly 90,000, or not? Was it 900,000 more points? What is this? 4,860,000. Yeah, that's 4 million. So I need 1 million, roughly, or just under 1 million, to get to level 22. I'm not going to get to level 23 in this season without a doubt. So it's kind of, once I get to level 22, there's no point in me spending more of them here, when I could save the honor points and I could use them to start again very quickly at the start of Season 4. Now remember, in the start of Season 4, it's going to be a lot easier to get a lot more honor points and level up quickly, because you get all of these tasks again, or what I call the Reign of Chaos quests. Let's have a look. Boobity boo, boobity boo 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 boo. There we go. Yeah, all of these things will restart again for the start of Season 4, and they will always give, as they do, lots of honor experiences and stuff like that. So that's the second thing. And that's all of the things. So basically, this is kind of mid-season prep. Reign of Chaos is, you should start thinking about the next season of Reign of Chaos, and you should start thinking about where you can make savings where you can stockpile certain things that'll help you achieve a smooth start to Season 4 of the Reign of Chaos, or whichever suits. Oh, hiccups again, man. I always get the hiccups when I'm recording. I think it's because I'm talking too much. I'm inhaling too much air or something. It's very odd. It's very annoying. Anyway, let's recap. Save your stones. Stockpile your stones. Once you've got to a certain level, once you've built all the alliance centers, once you have a good level of stone donation and you can turn it on and off, you know, within your alliance when needed to be, start to stockpile your stones in order for the next season of Reign of Chaos. Save your honor points. So not all of them, use them, you know, but make a judgment call. Are you going to get to that next level, or is it better to save your honor points and have a good start to the next season? Yeah, that's kind of the key. I thought I had 3 points. Did I have 3 points? I don't think I had 3 points. But this is kind of, I've just been thinking about it today, and I'll probably be sending out a mail to my alliance sometime today or tomorrow, asking them to start thinking about it as well and to start preparing for Season 4. As I think I've said to you before, we decided to kind of, we're doing Season 3, but we're doing it in a very small, low way. And the idea is to prepare more for Season 4. So we're trying to grow our castles, get some C25s, all of that kind of stuff, so that at Season 4 we will be stronger, better, and more placed to achieve greatness. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you liked it, and I will see you again soon. Cheers, bye.